Well, hey, Gundam Maniacs, welcome to another episode of Gundam Explained. In this episode, we're of course continuing our look at Gundam Evolve. We're on episode 6. This one titled, and let me look it up, YMF X000A Dreadnought Gundam. So, this is the second episode that is not within the Universal Century timeline. There's another AU. This one is Cosmic, right? It's Seed. So let's dive in and see if it's interesting. Hey, but before we get started, if you haven't, please subscribe. If you think it's a cool video, give it a like. Check the links in the description for ways you could support the channel. And check out our Discord. We have a lot of fun there. But let's get started. All right, so yeah, being episode 6, this came out in 2004. So this is one that, you know, again, using 3D animation of the time 2004 could be bad, but like we saw with the new Gundam episode, this has kind of that cell-shaded layer on top. Helps it look a little better. You know, with Seed, I'm not super familiar with it, other than I've watched Seed and Seed Destiny, but never really dived in too much. Not a super huge fan of Seed, but I liked Seed Destiny a whole lot. The first Seed has great designs and awesome music, but that's really all that held me. But with this, we're getting into stuff that's not even really in Seed. This is stuff from the manga, so we'll get into that in a little bit. Love the quasi-Zaku's pretty much all sitting here, ready to fight. Someone's saying, I don't want to fight. Red eyes, so is this exam mode? No, it's haunting mode. Yeah, a mobile suit ghost, a Gundam ghost, other than the Phantom or Ghost from Crossbone. This is like a literal ghost Gundam. And so this ghost is just going around murdering other mobile suits. So what it seems to be showcasing here is awesome animation for action between mobile suits. The thing is, it seems to be a specific scenario within the Seed storyline I'm not too familiar with. It's not from any of the animation. It's from the manga. And it's a ghost. I still can't get over that. Okay, the ghost pulled something out. And then the ghost is fighting the Gundam that it became a ghost from. Okay, energy shields, kind of a late UC era style thing. And there's where we get a look at that pilot, Prayer Reverie. All right, another Gundam's battling this ghost. Again, I can't really wrap my head around this ghost thing. Okay, a lot of Crossbone stuff going on, right? Because doesn't the Crossbone have its skirt armor with the little hooks? And the energy shield. So Seed and Crossbone, a lot of similarities. Okay, well, got some interesting stuff going on here. Okay, that was pretty cool. The beam saber coming out of the front of the shield. Did they kill a ghost? The Dreadnought, that person, nightmares. Everything comes to an end. And that was it, huh? Well, that was it. I can't really tell you what happened. That was super underwhelming for me, but maybe it's like awesome for people that are like deep into Seed. Maybe you've read the manga. Yeah, because real quick, this Dreadnought Gundam was introduced in the manga Mobile Suit Gundam Seed X Astray. Its main pilot is Prayer Reverie. If we look up Prayer Reverie, introduced in the manga Mobile Suit Gundam Seed X Astray. So, okay, original and then Carbon Human. Intriguing, but there's just not, a lot of history here. So that's interesting. In other medium, G Generation, okay. So, this is something maybe I'd get into more into the future, but I don't know too much about. Well, here's something cool here. Though the identity of Prayer's genetic progenitor was never specified, it was heavily implied to be Mulaflaga. So that's some cool, interesting, likely Gundam lore for that character. But let's read this. So, Cosmic Era. The YMF X000A Dreadnought Gundam battles with several GMF 600 GUIs, G-U-A-I-Z. Although Prayer Reverie tells them that he doesn't want to fight, they continue and one of them slams him in an asteroid. Suddenly, a Dragoon-equipped Dreadnought Ghost appears, separates itself from the real Dreadnought and attacks the GUIs, destroying all of them very easily. Afterwards, it fires all its weapons on the real Dreadnought, but the attack is stopped by the Cat-1X-1-3 Hyperion. Then the two suits battle, and finally, Prayer joins the fight, and together with Hyperion, he destroys the Ghost. At last, the two suits turn their weapons on each other. In the end, this turned out to be a dream of Prayer's, foreshadowing his eventual battle with the Hyperion. So maybe there's an interesting battle with the Hyperion in the manga that would make this context a little more interesting. Otherwise, it seems like something a child wrote. And no offense to anyone, obviously, that's just from my perspective, not really knowing too much about Cosmic Era. Gundam, even though I watched Seed and Seed Destiny. But really, when it comes to lore, added lore, there's not much other than what this Ghost and the Prayer character, what this means for him, if you were to read the manga. Let's look at the Dreadnought. Okay, based on technology stolen from the Earth Alliance, the Dreadnought was jointly developed by Plant's three primary military design bureaus, Clark, Asimov, and Heinlein. Oh, that's cool. Some older author callouts there. It was a testbed for Zaf's newly developed neutron jammer canceller, which allowed the use of nuclear power under neutron jammer interference, making it the first mobile suit to be powered by a nuclear engine. The Dreadnought's neutron jammer canceller was installed in its head, unlike the later nuclear-powered mobile suits that were developed using its data. Therefore, while its head was a custom-made Gundam-type head, its body reused many parts from the ZGMF 600 GUAIZ to shorten its development time. Additionally, several of its weapons were based on those used by the GUAIs. I mean, sometimes they have those crazy acronyms, but then like they make it where you can pronounce them. So, up in the air. Okay, and then it has the Dragoon system, Disconnected Rapid Armament Group Overlook Operation Network System. Oh yeah, didn't I just say acronyms sometimes can be spelled out? So with some history, it's saying that it rolled out in February CE 71. So that is a different timeline than the anime, isn't it? And isn't it where the new movie coming out is like after that? I mean, I wonder if anyone knows out there, let me know in the comments. What's good non-Seed or Seed Destiny material to get caught up in to maybe make the new Seed movie coming out a little more interesting? Let me know below. Okay, so I did a search here for Ghost anywhere on this, and there's nothing, so I didn't know if this Ghost phenomenon was something to do with that suit itself. There's nothing in here on it, so it must just have been a unique thing for that short. Yeah, even search Ghost on the Prayer, nothing. And is Prayer, is that the same thing for the idea of player? You know, like they did for that, was it Blue Destiny, I think? Anyway, that was it, right? And that wasn't too much, but I figure as part of my ongoing initiative here to like cover whatever I can about Gundam, I figured it'd be a good idea to just cover episode 6, and we'll see how, we see how disconnected it kind of is to Seed as a whole, but I don't know if you're someone that's a reader of manga or other material outside of Seed or Seed Destiny animation, that this has more context to it, makes more sense, and if you enjoyed it. Please let me know below in the comments. We're going to have a discussion around this. Was this just kind of a waste of time? Even though it's 7 minutes and it's cool to see like CGI used in that cel-shaded way to kind of show off some other Gundam battles. Other than that, what is this for? I'm very interested in, seeing that previous episode with Tomino and kind of rewriting quests. It looks like it's more of a way of creators of these things that they love can kind of do more with it. So I find that interesting. Anyway, yeah, let me know what you think below. I find this very interesting. There's really not much to it. Maybe there's more I could take away from it. But if not, guys, hope you enjoyed. We'll talk later.